Hello friends, I hope you are all doing good. Welcome back. I'm here to discuss about a study plan for your upcoming examination, the CA intermediate examination which are going to happen on May 2025. So here I'll be discussing about how you can structure your studies for the number of days, say for the next 55 days or 60 days which are there for your examination. So the video will be uploaded on 6th of March. Say today is 6th of March, so the video is uploaded today. So the plan is the study plan which I have prepared would be for the next 55 days starting from 7th of March ending on 30th of April. So how you can plan your studies, what are the different things you can do depending upon which category you fall into. You can accordingly watch and make your own study plan which suits you the best, because each and every student will be having his own strengths and weaknesses. He will be knowing what suits him the best, which subject he likes a lot, which subject is the which is the subject or the paper where his focus should be more. So according to your own preferences, you can definitely change this plan. But yeah, this is what I understood would be suitable for depending upon the different categories you are into, or this is what I would have done if I was writing the CA intermediate examination. Yeah, and I have also made some plans for the other students, and because of the study plan which they have followed, they were able to get good marks and clear the examination. So I thought, why not share it publicly with everyone? So with this, let me straight away start with the discussion. Now, before starting the discussion, I would like to tell you one point which my grandmother always tells me, or which my grandmother always says whenever I am late, or whenever there is some point which is coming with respect to time. See, if a person can, the day the person is going to understand that the time which is already gone is the time which he cannot get back again, that day he will truly value each and every second which is spending in his life. So whatever time has gone, if you understand that you cannot bring that time back, if you get that knowledge that yes, if I mean mentally you should be very strong, telling yes, no, spending time, or you understanding that I have lot of time, etc. If you come out of that situation and if you think that yes, the time which has gone will never come back, your childhood will never come back, the exam which you have wrote will never come back, the college days which you have spent will never come back, the time which has already gone will never come back. If you realize this in your life, then you will never ever waste even a single second without making it productive. So with this, I give you this study plan. Hope this study plan will help you get great marks in your examination, and I hope you would follow this and make your own study plan accordingly. Now, as we all know, the examination is going to be held. The May examination, May 2025 CA intermediate examination will be happening on 3rd of May 2025. So the first paper will be on 3rd of May and the last paper will be on 14th May 2025. So according to that, I have made a study plan depending upon whether you are a person who is planning to write first group, whether you are one group, or you are a person who's planning to write both the groups, or you are a person who has already written January examination and now you are planning to write one of the group or both the groups, and what I would suggest you to do accordingly. So the day on which the video is getting uploaded is 6th of March. So the number of days available with you, I have taken 30th April as the last date. So 1st and 2nd April you can prepare for your first examination, which is advanced accounts examination. So if I take from 7th March to 30th March, effectively you have around how many days, sir? You have 55 days available with you, which is 25 days of March month and 30 days of April month, complete 30 days of April month. Now, as a teacher, we are allotted specific number of hours to complete the syllabus. So whatever plan I am the entire discussion which I am going to do will be based on the number of hours which you have, during this entire period of 55 days. Now see, let us say your average study time is 12 hours a day. On daily basis, 12 hours you are going to study. So 12 hours I should study on daily basis. Yes, you will have to do that. See, if you want this degree in your hand, if you want to qualify as a chartered accountant, there are some things which you will have to leave, and during at least the exam times you will have to concentrate and give more efforts and put more timing for your studies. So yeah, so if you effectively give 12 hours a day in next 50 for next 55 days, you will be having around 660 hours available with you. How many hours are 660 hours available with you? Now, one very important tip, one bumper offer is there over here. If you can increase your study time by 2 hours a day, if you can increase your study time by 2 hours, just 2 hours a day, every day if you increase, then the total increment would be 110 hours. If you can increase only 2 hours every day, the total increase in your total study time for the next 55 days will be how much, sir? 110 hours, sir. So this will be an added advantage. See, 660 hours will become 770 hours just by studying 2 more hours every day. Okay, sir, this too will decide, sir, how much hours to study, 12 hours or 14 hours. You tell us the plan, sir. Now, the first category of students are those students who are planning to write both the groups. Now, who are included in this student list, sir? For me, those students who have already completed their classes are included over here. Those students who have already written their examination in January but have were not able to clear the examination due to some marginal marks, maybe say around 25 to 30 marks was short of your you getting you qualifying that examination. Now for you guys, this timetable you can follow, and you can make, definitely you can make your own timetable. Now let us say, now each I spoke to each and this subject teacher, and what I came to know is, on an average, advanced accounting teacher will take around 180 to 200 hours, and law teacher I confirm with the teacher, the law subject takes around 120 hours, 120 hours, 150 hours is the maximum. Okay, 150 hours normally it would not be that amount, but yeah, 120 to 140 hours is for your law, and 180 to 200 hours for what, sir? Your tax paper. So on an average, if you take what our institute follows, so wherein we'll have to change this to 121 180 180 and 120 hours, so you will get on an average how many hours, sir? 510 hours you will be getting. So if you follow this, how many hours are there, sir? 510 hours are there. 510 hours are there during this period. During this period of what, sir? 510 hours, and on an average a faculty will take to complete your course. On an average, if you want to complete studying one group 1, how many hours will be required? 510 hours will be required. Now I am assuming that you have already completed your class. Only then writing both the groups will make sense. If you have not completed your classes, if you have not studied at all, and then you are planning to write the examination, then please go to the, you can fast forward the video and go to the next point, correct? But then I am making an assumption that you have completed your studies, you have completed your classes with respect to both the groups, and now you are planning your studies for next 55 days. So since faculty has taken the 180, 150, 180 hours, your first study time, the first revision which you are going to do, should take half of the time, because you have already studied, and half of the time is also huge time. You take 90 hours for accounts, you give 90 hours for advanced accounting, 75 hours for your law paper, and 80 hours for your tax paper. So effectively it will be how many hours, sir? It will be around 255 hours. So you will be giving how many hours, sir? You will be giving around 255 hours. Please note, I am in this discussion which I am going to, making with you, I am taking students who are going to write both the groups, who are planning to write both the groups in this upcoming examination. So effectively you will need 255 hours of first group. You will need 255 hours to complete your first group, and you will need around 195 hours to complete your second group. Okay, so total number of hours which you have is 660 hours, assuming that you are studying 12 hours per day. And how many hours have you utilized, sir? Out of the 660 hours which you have, 255 plus 195, you are going to use 420 hours. You will be left over with 240 hours. This 240 hours which is there, this you are supposed to use it for your second revision, the second study which you are going to do. So second study also I am taking half of this. See, first I took half of what teacher is taking, then half of what which you took in the first time. So first time if you have taken 90 hours, then a first revision which you have done, if it is done in 90 hours, then now you will be taking half of that 45 hours to complete the course. And accordingly I have taken group 1 and group 2, how many hours is required by you. Now, after doing that, so the total number of hours which is required to complete your second revision would be 266 hours. So we were left over with 240 hours. This 240 hours, if I remove 266 hours, I will be left over with 14 hours, which is effectively 1 day. So you can plan. So if you complete, if you want to do only 2 revision, then 30th, 1st and 2nd, you can do your advanced accounting study and accordingly write your examination on 3rd of May. But normally I would prefer you to do 3 revisions before examination, and if you would want to do the same, then you will have to do one little extra thing. What is that, sir? One little extra thing of studying 2 hours extra every day. If you can afford to study 2 hours extra every day, effectively you will be getting how many hours, sir? 110 hours. See, 110 hours extra you will be getting, plus the 14 hours which is left over. You will have 124 hours with you. Now this 124 hours, you give 25 hours for the first subject, then 20 hours for the theory subject, law subject which you have, then taxation 25 hours, which is effectively 1 day per subject. That is the amount of time which you are going to get, or before writing the next paper. Say once you complete your accounts paper, you will be having 1 day plus 12 hours left over for the next paper which is going to come to you. So accordingly, this will complete your 124 hours. So you will be able to read before your examination, assuming you have completed all your classes. Before your examination, you will be able to revise all these all the 6 papers. How many times, sir? 3 times. If you follow this, for this, what will you have to do? You will have to study 14 hours a day. Sir, 14 hours a day, is it practically possible? Yes, it is possible. It is just that you have to decide, you have to be so focused. You have to tell your mind that no, my goal is to become, is to clear this examination, to qualify this examination. Once I clear this examination, I have full amount of time left over with me to do whatever I want to do. So if you have that mindset, if you have that disciplined mindset, definitely you will be able to do 3 revisions. And please note, you have already done with your classes. After classes, if you are able to do 3 revision, then trust me, no one can fail you in examination. Your efforts will definitely flourish in your results. Yeah, so by what time will I be able to complete the first revision, sir? Sir, you said I will take around 420 hours for first revision. So your first revision will be done by 11th of April and your second revision will be done by 29th of April. So you have 30th, 1st and 2nd for your accounts paper, first paper. Sir, what if I study for 14 hours every day? In such cases, your first revision, your first study will be completed by 6th of April and your second study will be completed by 22nd of April, and you will be able to complete your third study by 30th of April, giving 1 day for each subject. Sir, I am not planning to write both the groups. I have not taken the classes completely. I'm not planning to write both the groups. Sir, I am a student who is studying the subject only for the first time. I have just qualified my foundation examination, sir, and I am planning to write my intermediate examination. Should I also try? Can I also try? See, normally for you guys, it is suggested that you go attend live classes, face-to-face classes. That will be more engaging, more involvement will be there. You will make good friends. But no, sir, I want to write this examination. Will I be able to write this examination? There are some procedures which you have to follow, correct? You have to register for your examination, say 6 to 9 months before that examination, etc. But say you are a person who has registered for the examination under direct entry scheme, or who has registered for the examination after writing your registered for the intermediate course after writing your foundation, but could not give the previous attempt, and now you are planning to give your attempt, or you have not at all studied anything and you are writing your you are planning your studies for the first time for the intermediate examination. For you guys, my suggestion will be to write only one group, because you have not started your preparation at all, because you have not started your preparation at all and you are planning to write your examination, my suggestion would be to please give only one group. You guys should give only one group. Preferably you give group one, because group once you clear group one, it will give a push to you, more energy to you to concentrate on group two. And my suggestion would be you will have to study 14 hours a day for sure source success. If you want to be successful in the first attempt itself, then definitely you will have to study how many hours, sir? 14 hours a day. Now, sir, if I study 14 hours a day, how many hours will I get, sir? Because, please note, this is only because you have not at all started your preparation. See, when you have not at all started your preparation, you are already behind a lot of people who are ahead you, who have already completed their classes, who have already done one revision, etc. So for you guys, giving that extra effort, putting that extra effort will really be worth it. So 55 days you will get 14 hours per day. Totally how many hours will I get, sir? You will get around 770 hours. Assuming you have not done any studies, you take the course from the faculties. I mean, you purchase the classes, you obviously you have only option of going and watching the recorded classes. So you will have to spend how many hours, sir? 5-10 hours completing your first study. 5-10 hours completing your first study. Please note, because you will be completing this entire study by 15th of April, all the concepts will be fresh in your mind. All the concepts which teacher has taught you, all the examples which teacher has given in the classes, they will be fresh in your mind. So once you complete your exam first study by 15th of complete watching all the recorded classes, by 15th of April you will be completing the course. Right after 15 to 16 days of that date, you are writing your examination. Right 15 days after that you are going to write your examination. Trust me, you will be the person who will be having more knowledge when compared to those students who have already completed the classes 4 months before you, 6 months before you, because your knowledge is completely fresh and your knowledge is completely unused. Correct? So so you give 5-10 hours, whatever is normally required for each and every subject and what faculty is taking. So by this you will be able to complete your course by which dates are by 15th of April. And now for your second study, you have 5 days per subject. So you have 15 days left over, 5 days per subject. On an average, you will get 70 hours per subject. And trust me, you are taking 70 hours per subject. That second revision will give you extra energy, extra motivation to write the examination, because the second revision will definitely boost your confidence completely. But the target should be what, sir? To complete the first study which you have not at all done by 15th of April. This is compulsory. Sir, how will I complete, sir? If I study continuously for 14 hours a day, how will I able to do? I have made a detailed study plan. Please note, I have made a detailed study plan, because as a student, how your brain works, I know that. Even I was a student once in my lifetime, correct? Even I was a student, and I was I would say a below average student, not an average student, also a below average student who had to study 10 times something to understand that particular thing. So I have planned your studies accordingly. See, sir, okay, sir, what do you suggest, sir? In 14 hours, what should I do? In 14 hours, no, you study, watch the classes for 10 hours. You should watch the classes for 10 hours. Preferably, what, sir? 2 subjects a day. So timings would be, say, I mean, this is what I am giving you. And because I feel this is a good time which you can give. From morning 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock, you study one subject. And from evening 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock, you study the other subject. Like, for example, you can go for law with accounts with law, then income tax with law, or accounts with GST. Now, I am not that good at theory. So during morning time, I would definitely go with a theory paper, because I would have I would have woke up after a good 7 hours of sleep. After 7 hours of sleep, when I wake up, my mind is completely fresh. And now when the theory subject is coming, my mind's grasping power, meaning I am talking about myself. I'm not talking about you who are good at theory, but I'm talking about people like me who are watching that video and who are not good at theory. For them, because your mind will be completely fresh for next 2 3 hours 4 hours, if you are studying what this theory paper, you will be able to understand it in a better manner. And during the evening time the weather will also be chill, the weather will be also be very cool, etc. Now you can do income tax or accounts depending upon how you are planning your studies. I mean, your likes. Okay, so you can do law with accounts, you can do income tax with accounts, or you can do GST with accounts, or law with income tax, etc. You can plan accordingly. Okay, so now, sir, okay, sir, 10 hours of class I understood. Every day I will watch the classes for 10 hours, but I'm still left over with 4 hours of study. No, sir, yes. So this 4 hours which is there, no, you should do cumulative revision. Cumulative revision means what, sir? Whatever teacher has taught on that day, plus whatever, meaning cumulative means whatever the teacher is teaching on daily basis, that will keep on adding for the next revision which you are doing. So so you should do this cumulative revision. When should I do the cumulative revision, sir? 2 hours before the start of the class. For example, if you are planning to follow the same timing which I have given to you, then so 8 to 1, that means what, sir? You should do your revision from 6 to 8. And if you are studying from 5 to 10, then you should do your revision from 3 to 5. Okay, say for example, if you follow this, your normal daily routine would be this. Your morning waking up time will be around, say you would wake up around at 5:30 a.m. So you can get up, turn off your you wake up around 5:30 a.m. You start your revision from revision, meaning whatever was taught by teacher in the previous day, you start that, you study that. By what time, sir? For 2 hours. Once you complete that studies, now for the next 5 hours you are going to do your first subject. It can be any subject depending upon your likes. Then till 1 o'clock this will be your schedule, and 1 to 3 will be the break which you are supposed to keep. From 3 to 5 will be the second revision which you are going to do, the revision of the next paper, the second paper which you are studying. And then from 5 o'clock to night 10 o'clock you will be doing the second paper study. Now, so till 15th of April, what will your routine be, sir? You should sleep by 10:30. Take a beautiful 7 hours sleep. If you wake up at 5:30, it would be a very good 7 hours sleep which you will be having. So from 7:30 to 6 o'clock, you fresh up, go for a morning walk of 10 minutes, or do meditation, whatever you want to do. And from 6 to 8, the revision schedule of whatever was taught by the teacher in the previous day. And this revision should be cumulative revision. So whatever is taught by the teacher for last 5 days should be revised completely on the 6th day also. Then take a break from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and again revise from 3 to 5, and from 5 to 10 your normal studies will go on, watching the classes will go on. So this is for those students who are preparing for the first time. You have never prepared, you have never started your preparation, but you have registered for the course, and now you are planning to write your examination. This would be something suggested to you guys. But no, sir, the major chunk of students who write the examination are those students who have either completed their classes and now planning to write the examination, or they are those students who wrote the January examination but could not make it. Major chunk of student will fall under this category, because if I say if the average result is also, let us see what was the average result this attempt. CA Inter Jan 25 result, pass percentage. So the average pass percentage for this January examination was what, sir? They say 14.5, but let us just confirm it again. So group 1 it is 14.17, and 22% is your group 2, and 14.08 is your group 1. So this is the average pass percentage which for your January examination. So if I say 14% students have only passed, okay, let us take 15%. So there are still, out of 100 students, there are still 85 students who were not able to make it. So major chunk of public will be what, sir? That 85% will be those students who have written their examination in January but could not make it. So this plan is for them. What I would suggest you, my suggestion for you guys is that please write only one group. Please write only one group. You're already under a pressure. You're already under a pressure that you could not clear. You're already demotivated inside your mind. Correct? So better, please write only one group. When you tell yourself, when you tell your mind that yes, I have only one group to study, I'll write one group now, I'll write the next group in the September examination, your brain will be relaxed to some extent. To some extent, you will at least feel satisfied or happy that yes, I don't have the burden of 6 subjects. It is better. See, if I give you say if I give you say 10 kgs bags to carry, will you be happy carrying 6 bags on your head, or will you be happy carrying 4 bags on your head, or 3 bags on your heads, or 2 bags on your heads, or 1 bag in your head? If the weight is decreasing, that will always be better, right? So it is always better. If you want to decrease your pressure, better write only one group. Sir, but I have just lost by 2-3 marks, sir. I have just this attempt which I had given. No, sir, I lost my examination. I lost an exemption. I could not clear my paper only because of 10 to 15 marks, sir. Should I still go for one group only? My suggestion is yes, because once you write your examination, the second time when you are writing, no, it becomes little difficult for you to get that extra marks. It becomes little difficult because you are already under pressure. See, there is a difference. A person who is writing for the first time, he has no experience at all. A person who has no experience can do wonders. But if a person has some experience, no, then his experience was not at clearing the examination. His experience was in failing the examination. So even though you are motivating yourself, you are you are giving self a positive self talk to yourself, your brain still no, deep inside it knows no, you could not clear the examination. So there will be some kind of negativity which you will be having. So my suggestion would be for you guys to please write only one group, and preferably it should be preferably it should be group 1, because group 1 has subject, the account subject which is there, that is a subject which will boost your marks. And law subject, if you are a theory lover, then that would help, that will help you to a greater extent. And tax subject, because there will be changes which will keep on happening in the subject, if you could take this group at the first instant only, then the second group which is there, that is very easy to clear. That is what my opinion is. I mean, of course, you guys are the better judge. Now, since you have already done with your preparation, because you have already written the examination, that means you're already done with your preparation. Now, the only focus which you should have, which you should have is to sharpen up your axe. Now, please note, before you go cut the tree, no, it does not matter how many trees you have cut till date. Now, what is important is how sharp is your axe for the next tree. When you are going and hitting the next tree, your axe should be so sharp that by 1 or 2 hits only it should the tree should get cut. So your main focus should be what, sir? To sharpen your axe. Now, I would suggest you to do at least what, sir? 3 times revision before your examination. 3 times revision. This revision plan, if you see, you will feel, sir, so much time I have in my life. Yes, you have so much time. Now, I have prepared this based on taking 12 hours a day as your study time. So 12 hours is very easy to give. Trust me, 12 hours is very easy to spend in your 24-hour schedule. Say no to your mobile phone. Throw it away for next 60 days. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. Seriously, trust me. When you were a child, when you were kids, you did not have phone with you. Did anything happen? Your parents, when they were of your age, they did not have any phone. Did they not live the life? They are living the life, correct? So nothing is going to happen if you keep your phone away. Nothing will happen if you don't talk to your friend for next 60 to 70 days. Nothing is going to happen. Everything will come in right place. Everything will follow in right line. Once you clear your examination, everything will be sorted, correct? So at least 3 times revision you should do. Say your first study, you give, say if a teacher is average taking 180 hours, you give more hours now. 120 hours for accounts, 80 hours for law, and 120 hours for your tax paper. So effectively it will be 320 hours. So if you follow this, if you study 12 hours per day, and if you're taking 320 hours for first study, then you will be completing by 2nd of April. Then start your second preparation. giving how many hours, sir? 190 hours in total. By this, you will be able to complete your syllabus by 18th of April. And now you have 12 days left over. You have 12 days left over, effectively 4 days per paper, or you can give 5 days for 2 papers, and for 1 paper you can give 3 days, etc. Okay, accordingly you can plan your third revision. By this you will be completing your entire 3 revision by 30th April. And now you have 2 days for your first paper. You can definitely go with that. Now your study should be in combination. It should be in combination. Please note, combination in the sense what, sir? It is not that you should study only one accounts paper for 12 hours a day. No, you can study say 12 hours a day, meaning you can study 4 hours accounts, you can study 4 hours law, and 4 hours tax. What I would suggest is, say if you're studying all the 3 papers, start with law, because you're I am not good at theory, so I would start with law, because morning my mind will be very fresh. So I will be able to understand concepts better. I will be able to keep those concepts in my mind in a better way. Afternoon time, do advanced accounting, so that you will be able to write more and more question. You will be able to solve more and more question, which will help you increase your speed of writing, and which will keep your brain active during the 2 to 5, that your exam timing. Your brain should be very active during that time. And during evening time, weather is chill, it will be a sunny weather, definitely. So you can go with your evening time, you can go with your tax paper with your calm and composed mind. By this you will be you do this study, and definitely I am sure you are going to clear your examination with great marks. I hope the study plan which I have prepared has given some inputs to you for prepare your own study plan. My suggestion would be, you please prepare day-wise study plan. You spend one more extra day, no problem. You prepare a day-wise study plan, and what topic you are going to study on which day, that should also be prepared. Okay, this chapter I am going to complete. Say if I am talking about taxation paper, income tax, I am going to complete PGBP in say 2 days time, and this is what I am going to study. Next, I am going to complete salary by 2 days time. I am going to complete clubbing, set off, carry forward, deductions in 1 day time, etc. So your study plan should be such great that even minute points you should be mentioning in that study plan. Okay. This is what I wanted to convey. I hope this has helped you a lot. And for those students who are studying for the first time, sir, where do we get classes, etc. Sir, I have not prepared at all. You can definitely go to our ArivuPro website. Definitely you can go to our website, and you can check for the courses which we offer. We offer courses for all the different levels at CS, CS, CMA. And you can definitely see the testimonies of the students who have already taken the courses. So for those who want recorded classes, they'll have to come to ArivuPro online. And because it is CA intermediate, you select whatever CA intermediate course over here. You will get the best faculties in India who will be teaching you all these subject. Correct? So you will be getting the best faculties for all the respective courses. All the very best for your examination. If this video has helped you, please circulate to maximum number of people, and please also like this video, comment on this video, so that it will help me make the next video even better. Thanks a lot, students. Let me see you after your results commenting on this video that, sir, this video helped me and I followed this plan and I cleared because I could make my own study plan by following this plan which was created by you. Thanks a lot. All the very best for your examination. Until your results. Tata, bye bye, take care, enjoy.